Hi everyone, in this demonstration I will show how a malicious payload can be generated using the Metasploit framework and how a malicious season can be established after the payload is executed on the target machine. First, I open Kali Linux and use the msf venom command to generate a Windows interpreter reverse TCP payload. In this command, I specify the attacker's IP address as the L host and define the communication port using L port. The payload is then compiled and served as final backdoor zip. At this stage, the payload has been successfully created and is ready to be delivered to the target machine. Next, I send the file backdoor.zip to the victim machine through WhatsApp. This simulates a social engineering attack where the attacker tricks the victim into downloading or opening a malicious file that appears normal or harmless. Now, I return to Kali Linux and launch the Metasploit framework by tapping msf console. After Metasploit starts successfully, I use the model exploit/multi/handle. This handle is responsible for listening and waiting for incoming connections from the payload once it is executed on the victim machine. Then I configure the payload type to match the one generated earlier, which is the Windows interpreter reverse TCP payload. Next, I set the same L host and L port values to ensure the payload and handler communicate correctly. Now, when the victim opens the file backdoor.zip, the malicious payload automatically runs in the background. As we can see, a reverse TCP connection is established from the victim machine back to the attacker machine. The message interpreter season open confirmed that the attack was successful and that remote access to the target system has been achieved. After obtaining access, I can execute various commands on the victim machine remotely. For example, I use the ipconfig command to retrieve the network configuration data on the victim system. I also use the season command to display the active interpreter season currently connected to the attacker machine. In conclusion, this demonstration shows how attackers can generate malicious payloads, distribute them through social engineering methods, and gain unauthorized remote access to a target system.